Masters of the Universe custom projects. This isn't a custom action figure channel, and yet, well, here we are. Here's a simple one, though. You know those things you hang in the Christmas tree to make it smell all piney when you use a fake tree? Cram your Mossman in here. With a bunch of those. Ooh, smell-o-vision. Nice. Yeah, he's very piney right now. I don't know how long it'll last, but he's been in here stewing for about a week. So if you were unimpressed with the pine smell of Mossman, there you go. But that's not where it stops. We've got some other customs and creations we've been working on. First of all, though, we have some fashions by the Cape Master. If you are not familiar with the Cape Master's work, he does an excellent job on all kinds of lines. We'll take a look at some others as well, but I bought a few on a part of a Black Friday deal he had going a while back. That's a replacement Scareglow cape, a little closer to the vintage, all right. It's got that nice, it's just really great fabric, hangs really well, multi-layered. It's not only the elastic you see around his neck here, it does have the wire, kind of like the Superpowers capes. It fits pretty nicely, and just in case you don't want it to just be that solid plastic, I could say having a wire there would be kind of cool to get that Dracula look if you wanted, but I think it looks pretty spiffy. Harkens back a little closer to the vintage look. So check out the Cape Master, but we have some other goodies from this guy as well. And no, I'm not being paid by the Cape Master. I'm just a big fan of his work. I also got this vintage Prince Adam vest to put on here. I also added a vintage Adam head, of course, but I just always love that maroon vest. It's got that great velvety texture too, and a little elastic waistband with the button sewn in. I think it's honestly just a piece of plastic or maybe even hard vinyl. I don't know, it does hard vinyl. But yeah, he looks a lot like that vintage Adam. I'm a big fan of that, so I thought, why not? We still have the other Adam as well, because we bought a couple of those. Now here's also, we had, this is the basic King Randor, but as you know, their vintage one had a cloth cape, and we were working on this one. Blammo. There is our Search for Keldor mini comic Randor. I'd still like to hit a clear coat over the new paint jobs, but we switched out Cronus arms, and then one of these vintage style cloth capes from the Cape Master. Got the gold band, but again, he also has that wire clasp around the neck. It fits on really great, and I am super excited that we did this one. He looks great. In my opinion, Hermione and I worked on that. She painted the bracers on the arm, I painted the beard, but that's not all. What else have we got? Ooh, now this one is still in progress, all right? And we actually, just because we ended up with an extra Cronus, who could this be? Well, that's a weapon that we added some red to. Oh, we have the beginnings, almost the endings of our Anti-Eternia Man-at-Arms. Oh, if you recall, this was one of those characters that was in the vote when we voted. Obviously, you can see we're not quite done with the armor. We're going to put a clear coat on it. There's a little heart for our last name. Basic Man-at-Arms armor. Anti-Eternia Man-at-Arms was one of the choices when we all ended up getting mini comics Triclops. Personally, I was voting for Prince Keldor. That's what Hermione and I both wanted. But yeah, so we took a Man-at-Arms with some black paint, red paint, and just kind of added some black armor to this. It's fairly straightforward. A lot of coats of paint. Hermione did a great job on painting most of this. I tackled the torso armor here that I'm easing off, and I think, we used a glossy black on the armor bits and his helmet, a little matte on the breathing apparatus or gas canister, whatever you want to call that. And I think the reds match really well. If you're, close inspection on the eyes isn't great, but we could always touch that up again. Red on the helmet there, a matte black on his face. I'm just really happy with how he's turning out. Oh, don't make eye contact. Mostly because it's not the best, but honestly, the actual paint job on that man. Hi, Duncan, get back in there. Yeah, I'm just excited to have this one. I wouldn't mind if Mattel did an actual version of him, but we got some good stuff here. We got some good customs coming along. Oh, look at that cape. Swishy, swishy, swish. Now, if you are interested in any of these, you can find Cape Master on eBay. He's also on Instagram. He sells some things. He does a lot of vintage toy hunts, and you can buy some good things. I've bought some excellent finds. But wait, when I bought those capes from him, I also ended up with these. Now, we've been kind of slowly collecting some of the new modern McFarlane. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Superpowers figures. We didn't buy the newest Wonder Woman with the more Superpowers vintage look, but I wanted this cape for her. She's got that classic vintage art by the artist whose name I am forgetting. Go ahead and comment that below if you can. That'd be great. But anyway, once we get those figures, this one, also the Batman here for the more classic style Superpowers look. But kind of show you over this way to our side shelf here, where we have a bunch of vintage Masters books, and here's some vintage Superpowers mixed in with a few of the more modern ones. Those are both Cape Master capes on Batman and Robin and the Batman. Not that one. That one's good. That was from Aaron, my buddy. When I was young, he gave me that Batman. Actually, I think I bought it. I do have a Cape Master cape on this Superman. That's a longer one. Now, I also got the shorter style one on our vintage Superman, but he is actually directly above our head right now, flying the Supermobile, and for some reason, I'm not panning up. Anyway, I hope this was fun for you. It was fun to make these. We'll do more. You guys take care and good journey.